Hey friends, since we have read 2 books about squirrels this week, we're going to be doing a directed drawing of a squirrel. So follow along as I draw a squirrel. You're going to need paper and a pencil for this first part. So to start off, we are going to draw the squirrel's head. So around the middle of your paper, kind of near the top, you're going to draw a half circle. Kind of like that. It kind of looks like the letter C. So there's my half circle for the head. Once I've done the half circle, I need to make sure that I don't close it. I'm not going to close it. I'm going to keep that part open so I can do the rest of his body. And then I'm going to draw the eye. So on the top part of our half circle, I'm going to draw a little eye. You can make your eye look like whatever you want it to look like. That is how I'm going to draw mine. For the nose, I'm going to do a small little circle for the nose. And then I'm going to give him a mouth, just like that. So now I've done the head and the face, and it's time for me to do the ears. To do the ears, I'm going to go to the very top part of his head, and I'm going to do another half circle. This one's going to be like an oval. And I'm going to put another half oval inside of it. And I'm going to put one behind it as well, just like that. So his ears are just like 3 half ovals. Then I'm going to draw his back and then one of his arms. So the way that I draw his back is I'm going to find where his head kind of ended, like right here, and I'm going to just go down and then out. And I'll stop once I get towards the bottom of the page. So that's his back. And then for his arm, somewhere under his chin, don't connect it to his chin because we're going to be doing something else right there. A little bit under his chin, you're going to do another half oval just like that. So now he has a head, a back, and one of his arms. We're going to add on his leg now. So just under where his arm is, we're going to do a curvy line, kind of looks like a C again, just like that. And then his foot will look like that, and it's just going to connect to the back of his body. So that is how we would draw his leg. If I'm going too fast, make sure to pause the video and draw it at your own pace. If you need any help, make sure to go backwards in the video and then play it again just so that you can see how I do it one more time. So after we draw the leg, we're going to move on to his tail. So we're going to start on his neck. We're going to draw a line that goes out and curves. And then we're going to take the point of that line. We're going to go back in and then just give him kind of a wavy tail that connects right here where his back and his leg connect as well. Then we're going to give him an acorn. Even before we finish his body, we have to do this acorn, and I'll show you why. So to do the acorn, it's going to be shaped kind of like that, and we're going to make sure that it looks like his hand is holding it. Then we'll do the top of the acorn. So there's my acorn that he's holding. The reason that we did the acorn before we did his arm and his other leg is because we want to make it look like his arm his other arm is holding the acorn. So I'm going to start at his chin and then take it all the way over to the acorn just like that. That's all we're going to do for the other arm. And then we're going to start at this arm right here, and we're going to go down just like his leg, and then we'll draw his other foot like that. So that is how I would draw a squirrel. I've finished drawing my squirrel, so now I can add details to the picture. We got to think about where a squirrel lives. They like to live in trees. They like to live where they can find acorns. So we want to draw a nice big tree that has acorns. We want to draw maybe some other acorns on the ground, some grass. So we can start adding those details to the picture. I'm going to add some grass. So he's going to be standing in the grass. I'll have another acorn in the ground waiting for him. Like that. And in the background, I'm going to draw a really, really big tree. It's going to be so big that we can only see the bottom part of it. So there's my picture with my background added. Now we get to do the fun part, which is coloring. So take your time with coloring, color it however you want. I am going to make mine a brown squirrel, but squirrels can be lots of different colors. I've seen gray squirrels, I've even seen white squirrels, so you can make your squirrel whatever color that you want it to be, but make sure it's not like a purple squirrel, because that's not real. We are still doing nonfiction, so we can't have any purple squirrels. So I'm carefully coloring inside of the lines of my squirrel. I could even outline some of those lines to make them show up a little bit better. I'm gonna finish coloring his body. If you wanted to, you can make your squirrel's nose a little bit pink. So there it is, that's how we draw a squirrel. Make sure you take your time in coloring it in and coloring the background, and when you're done, take a picture of it and send it to me. I have loved seeing your pictures of the other animals that we've made together.